morning, Grenada, and welcome to Rise and Shine. It's your boy Troy Gill, and of course, you know how we do it. We have fitness professional Chris Williams, who's going to be leading us into our workout this morning to get your heart pumping, get your blood flowing, get you ready to start your day. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Promoters, here is a chance to boost your event or fete with MTV's irresistible television advertising specials. Book now and be wowed with party deals and good advertising coverage. Call our sales and marketing department on 440-8171 or via WhatsApp on 455-5718. You can also send an email at mtvmarketinggd@gmail.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Good morning, everybody. We want to get into a little sweat today. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit today, make things a little faster, see if we can get our heart rate to go up. So we're going to march. Fast march and high. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to cross. Next side. Four, 3, 2, 1. Keep it wide. Get the hands rolling. We're gonna go side, side. Push, push. Get that foot out. Keep it going. Now punch. Bring the hands up. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it in. Keep it right here tight, let's go. 4, 3, 2, to the front. We're gonna clap those hands below the legs. Double it up. One more. March it out again. 4, 3, 2, 1. V-step. We're gonna V-step and we're gonna jump it back. Get the hands in that V-step, let's go. Four, 3, 2, 1, march. Moving to the right side, grapevine. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, pull that foot in. Pull it in, we're gonna reach right here, we're gonna hop. Hop, 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 hop. Hop, hop, one more hop right here. Grapevine again, 2 knees. One more. Keep it in the center, leg curl. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the hands up. Don't mind the rain. Beautiful island of Grenada. The rain is a blessing. We're keeping it going. Push it forward. 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Move. 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs right here, now punch. Punch. Push that hand out. 4, 3, 2, 1, next side. Next side again. 4, 3, 2, 1, next side. 4, 3, 2, 1, next side. 4, 3, 2, 1, next side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Running on the spot. Keep it going. Wide. Close. Wide. Close. Wide. Close. Hold it there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step jacks. Touch your fingers above your head. Don't forget to hydrate at any time. When you bring it back, just keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs wide. Up. Four, 3, 2. Again, let's go. 4, 3, 2. Again, let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it here. Push. 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 Get the hands out using your palm. Push. Lean into it. Make it harder. Push. Push. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna reach. 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 Come on. Come on. Go for those toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Higher. 4, 3, 2. Right side, right here. Next side. Next side. Next side. Next side. Next side. Come on. Keep it going. March it out. Feet wide. We're gonna slow it down right here. We're gonna hold it here. So right now we're working those quads. Hold it there. Get the arms in it. Work that shoulders. Hold it. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Just hold it there. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the next side. Hold. 4, 3, 2. Move. 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 Push. Push. Come on. Keep those legs going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side still. Keep those hands going. Push it out. Push it out. So you reach, 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 reach. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands right here, pump. 4, 3, 2, legs together, march. We're gonna slow it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your legs, go down. Bring it up. Cross it to the next side, go down. Bring it up. We're gonna turn. Push that hip down to the floor, hands up, lean back. Bring it together, stretch again. Bring it up. We're gonna turn, push your hips, drop your knee, hands up, lean back. Bring it together, bring it down, push the butt out, stretch, round the back, come up, roll the shoulders, roll it forward, bring it around, drop your head to the side, and just gently apply pressure. Drop your hand next side, gently apply pressure. Bring it up. Deep breath, hold it. Hands out, lean back. Bring it down. One more time, up. Deep breath, hold it. Bring it down. One more time, bring it up. Take a deep breath, enjoy your blessings. Bring it down. Give yourself a hearty round of applause. Thank you for being with us this morning. Hope to see you next time.
All right, guys, so we want to say a very special thank you to Chris Williams, fitness professional here in Grenada, for leading us into a workout to get your heart pumping, get your blood flowing, get you ready to start your day. And I want to encourage you guys to make healthy choices today. All right, remember to stay hydrated as well. Thanks again for joining us, guys. See you again next time.
No, we're here, and there are a lot of items that we can point to. So for example, let's look for an expectorant here. We can look at this item. Persons may walk in the pharmacy, and while I'm picking it up, just don't come to the pharmacy and pick it up. We prefer that you come to us and have a conversation, because I'm showing you an item that has an expectorant in it, but there are lots of other active ingredients in there. And while you might say, okay, I need an expectorant, do you need an antihistamine? Do you need a cough suppressant? So this is an agent that has an expectorant in it, and what it does is get the mucus off the chest by inducing the cough reflex. Because the mucus might be there, you're trying to get it out, as we say, it's productive, but it's just not coming up. We can use an expectorant that helps get the mucus off the chest and clear the airway so that breathing is more comfortable. If you are, I remember there was one instance where there was a person with a persistent cough. So they had the cold, they're recovering from it, but they have that lingering cough and it's just there, it's dry, and 2 weeks going and it's just not going. Yeah. So that's what we call a persistent cough. And in that instance, we would use a cough suppressant. Now, we generally don't like using cough suppressant. I shouldn't say don't like, we don't advise using cough suppressant, because if the cough reflex is activated, that means there is something on the airway that needs to get out. When you suppress the cough, then you leave that mucus there, and bacteria loves mucus, and it can reside in there, proliferate, and then now you end up having a respiratory infection, which now needs additional treatment. So only if the cough is dry and we're sure that there isn't any mucus, it could be maybe some irritation from the constant coughing, that from the mucus you have there, it can cause some mild bruising or so, and that may make the area feel a bit sore, and that coughing is the persistent cough that persons may experience. And so that's where we would use the suppressant. Now, one of the most popular ones, persons may see it on their prescription all the time, is Histal, right? There are lots of variations of this. That's why we say come to the pharmacist. Don't just go on the shelf and pick it up. There might be Histal EX, Histal DC, Histal Elixir. There's a lots of different types, so we prefer that you come to us. Let's have a conversation first. I'm just showing you because I know it's popular. Persons may walk in the pharmacy and see it all the time. But this one is referred to as a cough suppressant. We use that again for those types of dry, non-productive coughs that person may be experiencing 2 or 3 weeks after, or let's say 2 weeks after they would have recovered from the predominant symptoms of the cold.
Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on our Rise and Shine program. It's your boy Troy Gill, and of course you know how we do it. We have a fitness professional, Chris Williams, who's going to be leading us into a workout this morning to get your heart pumping, get your blood flowing, get you ready to start your day. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, everybody, good morning. So we're at it again. Hope you have your dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, get a little bottle of water. Anything you could put in your hand so that we can get into this exercise this morning. So our legs are going to be wide. We're going to rock back and forth. Reach. Four, three, two, one, up. Four, three, two, one, pull. Four, three, two, bounce. Keep it low. 4, 3, 2, curl. Four, 3, 2, bounce again. You want to feel it in the legs. Hold it there, curl. Four, three, two, one. Dumbbells on your shoulders. Reach the leg. Out. Four, three, two, one. Push. Four, three, two, one. Up. Push. Four, three, two, alternate, let's go. Push. Up. Four, three, two, one. Back down, right here. Pull. Four, three, two, one. Bring your feet together. Hands down. So we're gonna fly up. So you're turning your hand like you're pouring out milk. Right here. Let's go. Up. Slow. Up. 3, 2. We're gonna go faster with a step. Push. Four, 3, 2, 1. We're going to slow it down again. Up. Let's go. Stand tall. Right here. Right here. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. With a step again, faster. Four, 3, 2, 1. Punch it out. Twist, come on. To the roof. Back down. To the roof. Back down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both dumbbells up. Push forward. Push. 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 4, 3, 2. Faster. Four, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take the dumbbells, place the dumbbells down, legs wide, and we're going to pulse again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side. Reach the hands. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Step. Four, 3, 2, 1. Wide again. Keep it going, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step. Four, 3, 2, 1. Pick up your dumbbells. Turn right here. Dumbbells down. Going down. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Pulse. Bring it to the center. Pulse. Turn. Pulse. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Curl. Come on. Shoulders burning, biceps burning. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Four, 3, 2, 1. Up. Push. Push. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your dumbbells. Place your dumbbells down. So I want you to slow step. Bring the heart rate down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs wide, down, pull it in, stretch. So you want to straighten your legs, reach all the way through. Over to the right side. To the left side. Turn, reach down. Place your hands up. Next side. Down. Hands up. Down. Bring it back to the center. Roll. Fold your hands and roll. Back and forth. Now you're going to come up. Roll the back. 4, 3, 2. All the way up. Lean back on it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands across the chest. Next side. Reach. Reach. Now we're gonna go up and down. Up again, up, down. We're gonna do a big one, up. Reach up to the sky. Hold it on your toes, deep breath. Bring it down hard. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you have a pleasant day.
All right, guys, so that was
Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
It is a lovely Tuesday morning. It is the 12th, that is, well, the 11th of April. Yeah, it's the Tuesday after a very long weekend. I do hope that you enjoyed every bit of it. You know, we've been at this since Friday, so we had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we had Monday as well. So a very, very long one indeed. Trust whatever you did with friends and families, it was a very eventful one. To all the events that took place in the weekend, well, I trust that if you attended, you had a lot of fun. And if you fly a kite, you're probably still flying kites. You know, the students or kids are still away from school. So whatever it is, if you put up that kite on the weekend and it bring back that childhood memory, well, good for you. I didn't get the chance to do that, but I'm sure if you got the chance to do it, I'm sure you would have enjoyed it. It's Tuesday. We wake up to a lot of things this morning, and one of the biggest news that's trending is that for 2014, Grenada is going to be hosting the Carifta Games. Yeah, so Carifta is going to be coming to the Spice Isle next year. So something that we got to prepare ourselves for. They said early bird catches the worm, so we got to make sure that we're in the know. So we'll talk about that a little later on. Today we're going to be chatting with Ralph Lord. He's the VP of the Grenada Olympic Committee, and they're going to be promoting the Athletics Commission. Yeah, something that they're looking to set up and launch in short order. So we're going to hear all about that when we come back. Hopefully we'll make a link with our team out there in the Bahamas to talk about Grenada's performance over the weekend. But if not, of course, the newsroom is going to keep you in the know. But for the time being, what we want to do first is cross over to the Met Office so we can get a look at the public forecast a little later on. Yeah, we're going to make sure that we get a link up with them this morning. You know, the last time we were here, unfortunately, we couldn't get them, but we're going to do that. So you don't want to go anywhere. You want to stay with us. We're right here. I'm your host for the morning, Kishon Thomas. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we get all into the good stuff right here on Rise and Shine.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom.
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Boy, they gonna fly with kite now. The wind picking up.
I'm coming. Karim, what you doing?
Fly my kite.
Yeah, but not here. You can't fly kite near power lines, boy.
Why not? The wind good.
Because mommy say kite threads conduct electricity.
Yeah, kite. He's right. If your kite gets stuck in power lines, you can cause power outages, or even worse, it can get shocked.
Come, let's go and fly them in the pasture.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Grenlink, energizing our Grenada.
Promoters, here is a chance to boost your event or fete with MTV's irresistible television advertising specials. Book now and be wowed with party deals and good advertising coverage. Call our sales and marketing department on 440-8171 or via WhatsApp on 455-718. You can also send an email at mtvmarketinggd@gmail.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Co-op Bank introduces e-payments, our new e-banking feature that allows you to make payments online hassle-free.
Log in securely with biometric technology. Make recurring payments easier with automated scheduling.
Save time by paying your bills online. Transfer money to accounts at other local and regional banks. Send wire transfers on the go to anywhere in the world. Or send money to friends or family using Buddy Payment. E-payments, the swift, simple, and secure way of transferring money.
Welcome home. Rise and shine.
All right, welcome back. This is Rise and Shine for today, Tuesday, the 11th of April. Yeah, before we took the break, I had a little slip of the tongue. I said 2014 when I supposed to be saying 2024. So Carifta is going to be heading to Grenada in 2024. That's next year. Yep, so you know, we have a little twist up tongue sometimes and we say things that we think you want to say, but that's not what you're supposed to say. But yeah, 2024 would be Carifta year for the Spice Isles, so you're going to look out for that. In the meantime, while we wait for our friends at the Met Office, we're going to take in the word for today. All right, so while we wait to get the word for today, let me just remind you of who's going to be coming on for us this morning. We're going to be talking to Ralph Lord. He's the VP for the Grenada Olympic Committee, and he's going to be talking about the Athletes Commission. Yeah, they're going to be promoting the Athletes Commission that is scheduled to be kicking off shortly, so you know they're in the setup mode, etc. So we'll be chatting with him a little while. In the meantime, let's go back to our word for today and see what the word for today is and who is going to be presenting.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Johnson, a grade 6 student at the South St. George Government School. The word for today is admit. Admit means to agree that something is true. I am willing to admit that I do make mistakes.
All right, so that was your word for today. So you know, whatever it is, you got to enjoy today. While we wait on Mr. Lord, let me just give you the information that I told you that we were going to give you this morning. It's actually very good news that we have for you this morning. And in case you were not checking, you wasn't paying attention, and so on for the weekend because you had a busy weekend. But what we can tell you today is Grenada has confirmed as the host for the 2024 Carifta Games, the third time the Spice Island is actually going to host. So this is Grenada's third time for hosting. Yep. And last time we had the meet here was in 2016, for those of you who would have remembered. And you're probably wondering, how come Grenada was able to be so successful? All right, so we actually got 16 votes, yet the bid of 16 votes, to Trinidad and Tobago 4. So yeah, so Grenada was able to get 16 votes. That's quite a lot. So Trinidad and Tobago, who also had their bid to host the games, and they got 4, and of course we got 16, to allow us to secure the Carifta Games for 2024 in the bag. So of course, as soon as the team gets back, I know there'll be a lot of planning that's going to be taking place. So if you want to be involved, you know, we can't just wait until Easter next year to start putting things in place. It is a good one for us, especially for sports tourism. So we could expect involvement like the Tourism Authority and all of that. You know, we'll have visitors here. So those of you who are in the tourism industry, you know, all the players and so on, you got to get yourself going. You know, if you have your little house or your little apartments or whatever, you want to get yourself prepared because Easter may look far away, but it's right around the corner. Before you know it, we're almost hitting the home stretch for Carnival already. So you know, once Carnival is over, then we head straight into Christmas, and time really flies these days. So yeah, good news for us and good news for our athletes and so on. Good news, good news, good news. Okay. So yeah, so in case you're wondering, while we wait for Mr. Lord, in case you're wondering, that are some of the biggest, well, the biggest news that actually trending today. So whatever it is, this one is the biggest. All right, remember this week, it's actually the week of the 15th. This is where the government is going to be paying their first fortnightly pay to public servants. So this is the week, the 15th is on Saturday. So of course, this week would be, what you call the disbursement week. So we do hope for a smooth flow. It is one of the government's campaign promise that, they said, fortnightly payment for public servants could work and it can work. So they're making it work. And this week is the execution week. So those of you, if you want to share the experience, don't be afraid. You can call us up in the newsroom and say, hey, you know what? I received my first installment of pay for 2 weeks. I know a lot of people probably waiting for that. We just come from the month end. Some people money started to dwindle already because it's been a very busy Easter. So what a time to be able to get much needed cash. A lot of persons are saying it is good. It's going to boost the economy and you have more spending power. People are going to be able to go out and spend more. But in the meantime, still, we also have to be very mindful of financial management. This is one of the things that the government actually is instilling in people, and they have a couple of, sessions, and I'm sure all the credit unions and so on is ensuring that financial management is key. So don't think because you're getting paid every fortnight, it means that you have money every fortnight to spend. It therefore means you also have to learn financial management so that you don't go over. It is the same monthly salary that you're getting, so the same thing that you would be doing at the end of the month, which would be meeting your monthly commitment. You just have to ensure that you meet the same monthly commitment, but you got to do it within 2 weeks. So every fortnight you have to make half and half. So remember that, right? Okay, so we have Mr. Lord here with us this morning. Mr. Lord is going to be speaking about the Athletes Commission. Good morning, Mr. Lord. Mr. Lord, you're here with me. Good morning. Good morning to you. Are you hearing me, sir? Well, I can't seem to hear you. Are you hearing me now? All right, while we wait to get ourselves connected with Mr. Lord and his audio. I can see him, but I can't hear him. You could hear me? Okay, I'm not hearing you though. All right, so we'll wait to get ourselves connected with Mr. Lord. We seem to be having a little technical issue here, but nonetheless. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get ourselves into the know with Mr. Ralph Lord. He's the VP at the Grenada Olympics Committee. We're taking a break. We'll be back.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Boy, yo, they gonna fly with kite now. The wind picking up.
I'm coming. Karim, what you doing?
Fly my kite.
Yeah, but not here. You can't fly kite near power lines, boy.
Why not? The wind good.
Because mommy say kite threads conduct electricity.
Yeah, kite. He's right. If your kite gets stuck in power lines, you can cause power outages, or even worse, it can get shocked.
Come, they're gonna fly them in the pasture.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Grenlink, energizing our Grenada.
Promoters, here is a chance to boost your event or fete with MTV's irresistible television advertising specials. Book now and be wowed with party deals and good advertising coverage. Call our sales and marketing department on 440-8171 or via WhatsApp on 455-5718. You can also send an email at mtvmarketinggd@gmail.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Co-op Bank introduces e-payments, our new e-banking feature that allows you to make payments online hassle-free.
Log in securely with biometric technology. Make recurring payments easier with automated scheduling.
Save time by paying your bills online. Transfer money to accounts at other local and regional banks. Send wire transfers on the go to anywhere in the world. Or send money to friends or family using Buddy Payment. E-payments, the swift, simple, and secure way of transferring money.
Welcome home. Rise and shine.
Welcome back. You're watching Rise and Shine this morning. It is today Tuesday, of course, and it's the 11th of April. Yep, a wonderful Tuesday morning. Those of you, if you're still in bed, well, I could probably understand why, because you had a very long weekend and you probably would have done a lot. But nonetheless, we're here with you and we're here with Mr. Lord. Mr. Lord, good morning. You can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Okay. Well, you can hear me, but I can't hear you. All right, so let's just wait until I can get to hear Mr. Lord, because he can hear me, but I just can't hear him. But nonetheless, we were talking about, we're going to be talking about promoting the Athletes Commission. We're going to be speaking to Ralph Lord, of course. He's already here with me. Mr. Lord, you could hear me. I want you to say something so that I could hear you.
A wonderful Easter weekend.
Okay, that's good that you. Well, I wish I could have that same experience like you, because I can't hear you. So you could just so I want you to just tell me, how was your Easter first? You had a very it was a long weekend, so tell me, how was your Easter?
It was one of work. Simply one of work.
All right.
Because of the nature of my profession, it allows me to be more, and my age allows me to be more in the garden.
Okay.
Attempting to be close to the soil.
Well, that's excellent, excellent. I can now finally hear you, so that's excellent to know that you had a very productive weekend. So if we want to get straight into the conversation, we want to be talking about the Athletes Commission that is going to be set up. Tell us about that.
The Athletes Commission is a must for all NOCs, all National Olympic Committee. And what the Athletes Commission is about, really, it's an organ that speaks to and for the rights of the athletes. The Athletes Commission, when set up and running and functioning properly, is the watchdog, basically, for ensuring that the functioning of the Olympic Committee is geared towards the athletes' performance, development, and all of that. And it is important that we do so as a National Olympic Committee. The Athletes Commission would function as a separate entity unto itself, in as much as we are responsible for ensuring its start. It is not to be dictated to by any national federation, by the NOC, by any director, by anyone. It would be functioning as an entity unto itself. It would have its own administrative arm selected by the various athletes. It would have a seat in the council of the National Olympic Committee and also have a seat on the board of directors through its leadership.
Okay. Is there a time frame or a timeline that this committee should be installed by, and has the process started from our end?
The process has started by our end. It is important that from the onset of a new administration and new elections and so, that you get the Athletes Commission formed. However, the GOC in itself has had its ups and downs, resignation of this person, resignation of that person. And with our new president, Mr. Bernard Wilson, it is part and parcel of his mandate to ensure that the GOC in itself functions in the manner that it is supposed to. And the Athletes Commission is, the establishment of the Athletes Commission is ensuring that we are properly organized. The Athletes Commission will have its own funding from the International Olympic Committee. It will attend its own international meetings and so. Let us just say for example, an athlete was to attend a Pan Am Games, and something went wrong with that athlete in whatever aspect of the games that you may think of. While the National Olympic Committee would have some responsibility to speaking to that athlete's rights and so, with a properly set up and functioning Athletes Commission, you would have the Athletes Commission now taking over the fight and so for your athletes.
Okay. I was about to ask you, but you started to touch on it. I was to ask you some of the benefits that could be derived from athletes by setting up the commission in terms of the benefits that are going to be there, etc. You started to touch on those. Probably you may want to just elaborate a little more as it relates to some of the benefits that the athletes could derive from this commission.
Well, the funding that is received from Pan Am Sports and the IOC to the National Olympic Committees is geared towards the development of sports. And if you have a commission that is eyeing and watching to ensure that you do the right thing, well, quite frankly, there will be proper benefit and proper use of your funding and your finances. The Athletes Commission would allow our athletes to participate in international forums, to interact with all of the world's international athletes, learn how to perform, how to speak. There will be training camps that they will be able to attend, and the benefits are tremendous.
Okay, and is there a particular targeted deadline that your team is hoping to have this commission set up by and running?
Well, we are inviting all athletes as much as possible to attend a meeting Saturday coming, the 15th, I think it is, if I'm correct, 10 a.m. at the Olympic House. When that meeting is called, that would be the beginning of the establishment of the Grenada's Athletes Commission. From there, whoever are those athletes that attend that meeting would be the beginning of the process. So we are hoping that on Saturday the 15th, there can be the achievement of some constructive process in the establishment of the Athletes Commission. We would be providing, it has not yet been made clear, a link so that our athletes in the diaspora can join in that meeting so they can have their 2 cents.
Okay, so I'm glad you touched on the athletes in the diaspora, because I was about to ask you, does this only involves our athletes locally at home, or it also involves our athletes who is abroad, probably on scholarships? And is there a particular age range that the commission is going to cover when it comes to athletes?
The Athletes Commission speaks to active national athletes and athletes who would have competed in the last 3 Olympic cycles. So that is basically the target for the establishment of this Athletes Commission. And for the diaspora, we really would be ensuring, we are in contact with some of the athletes, the Josh Boutang and all of those. We'll be making that link available for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, because we would want the athletes in Carriacou and Petite Martinique to be able to be part and parcel of this, and the diaspora.
Okay.
The Athletes Commission should not be influenced by any national federation, while we will inform the national federation and let them know that they can send athletes. But this is a call for all athletes to participate. You do not need the direction of a national federation to be part and parcel of the Athletes Commission, because what we do not want happen is that a national federation wants a particular person to attend because they like this person or they do not like this person. This is open for all athletes. All athletes.
Okay. Before we wrap up, I want you to just give us your feedback, your response as the VP from the Olympic Committee. Your feedback as it relates to Grenada's performance in the Carifta Games and the announcement that the Spicesal will be hosting the Games come 2024.
Let me speak first to the announcement of the hosting of the Carifta Games. I would only say this. The National Olympic Committee have a responsibility for the development of sports in its locality. And I would like to think that the other directors and the National Olympic Committee on a whole, in terms of its affiliates, can only be happy with the announcement of us hosting and start working as of yesterday for a collaborative effort for a good showing. As it relates to the performance of our athletes in Carifta 50, I think they have done well. Once again, I would hope that we can have a collaborative effort in working towards ensuring that Carifta 51, we have a better showing, understanding that it is working, it would be hosted locally. So we need to put ourselves, come together as one unit, Ministry of Sports, National Olympic Committee, national federations, and ensure that we have a good performance 51 locally. However, those athletes that attend in Carifta, there must be something outside of Carifta 51. There must be an aim for them, be it 2024, be it 2025, be it 2028. So we now need to see how we can hold them and nurture them and do what is best for the development, for their ability to perform in a bigger game. Because athletes need a lot in order to perform. They need mental, they need physical, they need nutritional, and so it can only be done by the coming together of those responsible for the development of sports. And this is Ralph Lord speaking as as a sports enthusiast, and also understanding the role and the responsibility of the National Olympic Committee. We need to do what is necessary to pull our resources together and work towards the development of the athletes. And I hope that those who have done us proud, when they return or when the dust has settled, that we find the appropriateness of program, the appropriateness of funding to keep them training and working and developing for the future.
All right, so before you go, we want to give you the opportunity to make reference to the meeting that you've been making, the appeal for the athletes to turn out as it relates to starting the process to complete the Athletes Commission.
Yes, once again, we are inviting all athletes, whether you are a boxer, you are a swimmer, you are a karateka, you're in taekwondo, you're in netball, you're in volleyball, you're in shooting, cycling, sailing. You need to have representation Saturday morning, 10 a.m. at the Olympic House to ensure the appropriate formation of the Athletes Commission and to establish some form of athletes leadership in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. As I said, a link will be provided for those who can't come from Carriacou, from Petite Martinique, and from the US and the other aspects of the diaspora to be part and parcel of this formation of the Athletes Commission.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Lord, for taking the time out to be with us this morning, following a very busy Easter weekend. We wish you all the best.
Thank you for having me. God bless you.
All right. Okay, that was the VP, Ralph Lord. He is attached to the Grenada Olympic Committee. He's giving us bringing us up to speed as it relates to the Athletes Commission that is going to be set up. Of course, the first meeting is on Saturday at 10 a.m. at the Olympic House. So once you're an athlete, you want to ensure that you turn out to be a part of this commission so that you can get full representation. Without any further ado, we have Conrad Francis. He's actually over in the Bahamas with Team Grenada, who participated in the Carifta Games on the weekend, and where, of course, we had a big announcement that Grenada is going to be hosting the Games in 2024 from the 30th of March to the 1st of April. Conrad, good morning. Are you there with me? Mr. Francis, good morning. Conrad, are you here with me? Can you hear me? If you can, you probably need to unmute your microphone if you can hear me. All right, as soon as we get on.
Hello?
You hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, good morning. Excellent. You're over in the Bahamas. Bring us up to speed as to Grenada's performance, medal count, etc.
Oh, yes. Good morning once again, and good morning to all your listeners at home and in the diaspora. It is a pleasure for me to be on your program. Yes, the performance of the Grenada team was a creditable one. We got 3 silver medals and 4 bronze medals. And if I may just go through the details of it, we had Cameron Thomas picking up bronze in the under 20 boys javelin. Ethan Sam, bronze in the 100 meters under 17. And we also got bronze in the under 17 4x100 meters, and also bronze in the under 20 4x4. And the silver medals came from, again, Ethan Sam in the 200 meters under 17 boys, and in the mixed relays. This was the first time that mixed relays was contested at the Carifta Games, and we placed second. And another silver medal was won by E.J. Thomas in the under 17 3,000 meters. So those are the medals that we won at the games.
Okay. Preparation-wise for the games, how was preparation for the games heading into the Bahamas? How are the athletes actually coping right now, etc., as they get ready to journey back to Grenada? Just tell us how the preparation was and the whole experience for them before we head into the announcement of the games going to be held in Grenada next year.
Are you speaking about preparation for this CARIFTA Games?
Preparation for this CARIFTA Games, how was the preparation and the whole experience for the athletes as they prepare to head into the Bahamas and the experience of them being in the Bahamas? How has that been?
Okay, but basically our athletes, it comes from the schools and the clubs, right? They are affiliates to the Grenada Athletics Association. So most of the preparation for these athletes would have begun in September. That's when the macro cycle starts in terms of training for our athletes. So they have been preparing for this since in September. Then the Grenada Athletics Association provides a series of competitions and organize these competitions so that the athletes can gauge their performances and see exactly where they are during the season, what they need to do, what they need to not to do, and they are guided by their coaches. So then we have our national championships, and the athletes are selected for CARIFTA from the results and the performances of the athletes at our national championships. And I must say that we have a policy of set standards. We have qualifying standards. So the athletes who qualify was selected to join the team. In some instances, and it did happen this year, that we had some performances at Intercall by our athletes, and we selected them after the national championships. Albeit the deadline for the entries was passed, but we were able to speak to our contacts at the LOC of the Bahamas organizing committee and the technical people, and we were granted the favor of including them into the team. This rarely happens, but we were granted that favor. Following that, we had a camp. We had a camp over the weekend after Intercall. I think the athletes went into camp from the Saturday to I think it was the Tuesday. Up to the Tuesday, they had a day off on a Wednesday, and then we traveled the Friday. So during the camp, a number of things happened in the camp in terms of preparation, the whole mental aspect, the whole physical aspect in terms of getting our athletes ready, especially for the relays, because remember, this was a group that coming together for the first time, and we had a number of relays that we intended to participate in. So we were able to mesh them together and put them together. But most importantly, we had various specialists, I would want to call them, come in and speak to our athletes. For example, we had Mrs. Greenwich came in and dealt with the whole aspect of etiquette and attitude and so on. We had a member of the Olympic Committee come in and speak to them, as Vida Bruno Victor, an experienced person in terms of the whole mental preparation of athletes, etc. So there were a number of people coming in. We also had the privilege of having Aline Francique speaking to them. He is in Grenada presently with his athletes, a group of athletes. Fred Curley world 100 meters champion was there also, and he was able to bring them along together with Harley Hazard, who is training with him also, and who is a Grenadian she was born in the USA, but of Grenadian parentage, and actually competed in the 2016 Carifta Games, winning a silver and bronze medal. Not 2016, but 2017. Sorry. And they were able to go in and speak to the athletes and have an interactive session with them, which was really beautiful to see and to hear these athletes, the questions that they ask and so on. So it was important for us to have that camp and to prepare our athletes for it. So in terms of preparation, that's in a nutshell, that is what took place.
Outside of the medal achievements, are there any other highlighted moment that you think is worthy of sharing as it relates to the Bahamas experience?
Well, in terms of the team performances, if we may single out any of the athletes and any of the teams in terms of the relay teams, I really think that it speaks for itself. Ethan Sam was our most outstanding athlete, and he really showed his quality and the caliber that he existed during all the meets for the season, and the mini meets, the national champs, intercall. Ethan Sam has performed exceedingly well, and he did not disappoint us. And he, coming up against the best in the region, he was able to show his quality, and that is where he belongs. He got a bronze medal in the 100 meters, silver in the 200, and also was a critical part in the success of the 4x1 under 17 boys, where they also captured a bronze medal. Another very outstanding performance came from our mixed relay team, and for those of you who would have watched it, you'd have seen our boys really fought hard, and we had one outstanding performance from Jaden Phillip. Jaden ran the second leg and had the whole stadium standing up, whole stadium shouting for him, because it was a marvelous run by the young man. And for those people who do not know, Jaden Phillip is the son of one of our past athletes, outstanding athlete, who was a national record holder of the 400 meters some years back, until it was broken by Hazelon Regis. That's Charmaine Ross. And he came in from the USA. Charmaine Ross is Grenadian, of course, and Jaden's father is also Grenadian. And it was really, really heartwarming to see him and the way in which he performed. And not only that, but the manner in which he integrated with the team. It was a real sight to behold. For me, that was the outstanding aspect, outstanding feature of our performance at the Games.
Okay, your response as it relates to the reaction that Grenada is going to be the host for 2024.
Well, we are very excited about that, and we believe that we were able to win that bid, and it's because of the successes that we have had hosting two previous Carifta Games. Everybody in the region, they wanted to come to Grenada because we successfully held Carifta excuse me, in 2000. We also did CAC Games in 2003, and also Carifta in 2016. And there was a buzz around when we decided to bid for the Games, because people and lots of people speak about those games, and some people will tell you that we have had two of the best character games. And it was just a matter of us going now and presenting our bid and make sure that we had it well organized and so on. And I will tell you, from the time we got up to speak, I mean, the whole attention was on us. People were into the whole presentation. So it was a done deal.
All right, one might see the bid as, Grenada hosting the game. Okay, we hosting the games. One would look at the vote, 16 opposed to our neighboring island, Trinidad and Tobago, to 4. One might say, wow, Trinidad and Tobago 4, of all persons 4, while Grenada 16. The importance of character games to any country, how big of a deal is it?
That's a very big deal. Very, 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 very huge in the region. In terms of the exposure that Grenada can get, no amount of money that you spend on tourism could really surpass that. Hundreds of people will be coming into Grenada for the games, not only in terms of athletes, but spectators. Character has a following of parents. People follow their kids to these games. And they spend money, so the economy will benefit from it. But in addition to that, the games are now carried live throughout the region and in the world, because as you know, character games is one of the most, not one of, but is the most. It is one of the best junior games in the world, and this is evident in that the president of World Athletics attends every character games. He makes sure that he's at those games. And what he did this year was to invite most of his council members to come to the games. And they were impressed with what they saw. They were impressed. And I will tell you this, that two of the members that came on the council after we won the bid, they came to us, and one of them said that they are a council member, and they are responsible for development and so on. And he has witnessed many presentations in his lifetime, many bids, and he said, our presentation is one of the best that he has ever seen. And he's very excited to come to Grenada next year. He cannot wait. So that's the kind of exposure that the character games brings to our country. Thousands of people will be viewing this, and maybe it can go into the millions, right? It would be viewing this on television, and Grenada would be the focal point. So it is very, very significant for us.
Okay. When is the team expected back home, and the expectations for when they arrive?
Well, the team, we would be arriving, as you know, we came to the Bahamas on a private jet. Compliments the government of Grenada, and here I want to express a sincere thank you and gratitude to the government of Grenada for doing this towards the facilitating the participation of our team. So the team would be arriving somewhere around between 4 and 5. You cannot actually tell with these private planes because we.
Okay, I thought we would. You with me still? Okay, I think we would have lost Conrad for a bit, but we were on the verge of wrapping up. Of course, you heard it, the team is going to be back today. You heard a lot about their performance over the Easter weekend. And of course, if we look at it as very small, it's a big deal come 2024 that Grenada is going to be in the spotlight, as you heard it. Conrad, you're still with me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so we were wrapping up in terms of the team arrival, etc.
Yeah, as I said before, maybe you was not hearing, but I said that the team would be arriving anywhere between 4 and 5 o'clock this afternoon. And I also went on to say that it's not very certain the exact time, because we came here with a private jet, compliments the government of Grenada, and we want to extend our sincere gratitude and thanks to the government for doing this for the youth of Grenada. And so the team, yes, will be arriving around that time. And I'm saying I do not have any expectations of what to expect when we reach home. But what I would say is that our team did exceedingly well, and our young people represented us properly. And any accolades that can be given to them is welcome.
All right. Thank you so much. We know you had a very hectic Easter weekend, and of course, I'm sure you're looking forward to being home, and we're looking forward to welcoming you back to the Spice Isle.
Of course. And thank you for having me on your program.
All right. Thank you so much. That was Conrad Francis over in the Bahamas. Of course, journeying there with Team Grenada, and they did an exceptional job on the Easter weekend in the Carifta Games. And they're not just coming back with medals, they're also coming back with the announcement that Grenada is going to be hosting the games in 2024. So that's probably even more than just medals. Of course, Carifta 2024 is going to be from March the 30th to April the 1st. So you want to keep those dates locked in. And like you heard it, it is a big deal. It is the exposure that money can't even buy. So let's do our part in ensuring that, you know, we on the ball, we in the know to get this done. And so all the best to the team. Hope when they arrive, if you have a little free time, you can afford to journey down to the airport, you know, give them that support and that warm Grenadian welcome that we all grown so accustomed to. But this is where we have to say goodbye for now until we meet again on Thursday. It is the 11th day of April 2023. It's a Tuesday after a long Easter weekend. Probably y'all might be thinking, I wonder how he make it, boy. After this long weekend, he get up this morning so early to come and keep us in the know. But it comes with the territory. But this is all the time we have with you. On behalf of the technical team and all those involved in the Rise and Shine process, we say thank you, good morning. We'll see you on Thursday. I'm your host, Kishon Thomas, saying goodbye.
Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector.
Promoters, here is a chance to boost your event or fete with MTV's irresistible television advertising specials. Book now and be wowed with party deals and good advertising coverage. Call our sales and marketing department on 440-8171 or via WhatsApp on 455-5718. You can also send an email at mtvmarketinggd@gmail.com. Terms and conditions apply.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom.
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Larry, I love the new home. Did you remember the tips we discussed?
As a matter of fact, they were very helpful. We always follow the manufacturer's guidelines, check for damaged cords, turn off electrical equipment before cleaning, and we never overload sockets.
And we always use a licensed electrician for electrical work and a certified technician for repairs.
Grenlink, energizing our Grenada.
Rise and shine.